In exactly 1 week, I'm driving my van 10,000 kilometers up to the North Cape. I don't have a bed yet, there's no toilet, and I haven't planned the route. But let me back up. When I picked up this van in summer of 24, I set myself one big goal: to see the northern lights in the Arctic. And then I spent the next 2 years turning this old trades van into my dream adventure camper. After completely gutting it, opening up new spaces and a deep clean of the whole back, the actual build could finally begin. So I bought a bunch of tools and started cutting. 2 ceiling vents and an outdoor outlet later, we could get into the woodworking. Well, actually, I still had to change the brakes and fit a thief-deterring air horn before that. The entire van is curved like crazy, so there was a ton of frame building before we could insulate it all. With the floor down and the first ceiling panels going up, it slowly started to feel like a little chalet on wheels. After many sheets of plywood and countless long nights out on the driveway, the walls took shape, and all the ideas in my head started coming to life. Eventually we pieced together the huge electrical system: a 3.5 kilowatt inverter, a 600 amp hour battery, 3 solar charge controllers, and so much copper I almost had to take out the mortgage. Then one of my favorite parts, building these switch panels with custom hardwood dimmers. And a few more weeks on the furniture. The battery box, the bed module, and finally that gigantic kitchen drawer with a stainless steel countertop. And that brings us right back to today. Because as luck would have it, the perfect chance to hit the road arose. I only came up with this whole idea a few weeks ago, which is exactly why the last month has been packed with build videos. So you'll probably have a few questions. How long are you gone? Exactly 40 days. Are you doing this alone? Yep, just me and my van. How much is this costing you? I've decided not to think about that. Is the van even gonna make it? And northern lights in summer? Yeah, I didn't quite think that one through. But enough of the questioning. I'm hoping it will at least make for some good content. And speaking of content, here's the part I'm most excited about. I'm gonna make daily vlogs taking you along the entire trip in pretty much real time. Nothing is really set in stone yet. The only thing I've got is a rough idea of where this 10,000 kilometer loop might take us. From Switzerland up through Germany and Denmark into Sweden. Following the east coast and cutting into Finnmark all the way to the North Cape. And on the way back, driving through the beautiful fjords of Norway. I set out in exactly 1 week, so if you've got any suggestions or last minute tips, please let me know. Before we hit the road, there's still a lot left to do. The van desperately needs an oil change and some other maintenance. I have to figure out the whole roof box solar situation and make some custom window blinds. But that's all coming in next week's episode. From there, it's only a handful of days before the first travel vlog goes live. And I can't wait to have you riding along. So leave a like and subscribe, ring the bell, and join me as I make my way up north. Now back to work.